Hi everyone, today we'll be working on our abdomen. So all we need for today are 2 blocks. And if you don't have 2 blocks, you could use 2 paperback novels or even 2 toilet rolls. Alright, so let's begin. I'm going to lie on my back, keeping my knees bent and my feet hip-width apart. Let's just start with some pelvic tilts to warm up. So placing your fingers onto your hip bones, we start by flattening and arching the lower back. So just moving the pelvis up and down, warming up the lower spine until we reach our neutral spine. So we have the tailbone pressing down and have that small little arch in the lower back, but just enough to fit your little blueberry. And you already start to feel a little tension in the lower abdomen. Now from here, you grab your block, bring them closer to you. We're going to bring our legs into a tabletop position here. So see that you've got your knees directly above your hips. We're going to take 1 block, or you could take your paperback novel or even your toilet roll, and place that just in between the knees. And we want to squeeze that block. Now with the other block, we're just going to have the arms straight up towards the ceiling, fingers pointing towards the ceiling, and having that block in between your palms. Now from here, you want to protract your shoulders. So think about moving your shoulder blades away from each other instead of squeezing them together like this. And when the shoulders are protracted, you can already start to feel in this position there is activity happening in your midsection. And from here, we're just going to start with some toe taps. So just bringing the feet down to tap, coming back to our tabletop. And then we repeat that, bringing the feet down, toes tapping the floor, and coming back to your tabletop. Now, we work the arms. From here, bring the arms all the way back, and see that when you're doing this, your chest and breast are not starting to pop up towards the ceiling. Keep the chest, keep the breast down, lower ribs down. Your arms don't have to go all the way back, that is fine. And then bringing them up again, fingers pointing towards the ceiling. And just one more time. Take the arms back and bringing them up. Fingers once again pointing towards the ceiling. Now we're going to combine that movement with the legs and the arms. So from here, as I bring my feet down, I bring my arms back, toes tapping, and then coming back up. And we repeat this again. And you could do it as many times as you like, maybe going for 12 reps or 8 to 12 reps if you can. And then coming back to our start position. Now from here, we're going to work on the obliques. Start to move your knees towards the left side as you bring your arms towards the right. And see that you're not toppling over towards your left side. And then we come back to the center. And then we bring the knees over towards the right side to bring our arms towards the left. And just continuing with this movement, nice controlled movement here, starting to feel that in the size of the abdomen. And now coming back to your start position. Now we're going to go for some circles, a bit of coordination here. So your arms and your legs are going to move in different directions. So I'm going to start by taking my knees out to the right. So I'm making a circle here. And then with my arms coming back, I'm going to circle to the left. Right, we're going to combine that movement. So as your knees go to the right, arms go to the left, and then we circle. And you're going to start to feel lots of activity happening in your midsection here. Keep your shoulders protracted. And we change direction. So arms and legs are moving in the opposite direction of your circus. Starting to feel lots of activity happening now. And coming back to our start position, we bring our feet down and arms down. So now we're going to put the blocks to the side. I'm going to show you our next movement. Now, bringing your legs back into a tabletop position, I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. And if you're familiar with yoga, we're going to go into what we call Garudasana, eagle pose, but on our backs. So my right leg is crossed over my left. And if you can, you want to hook your toes behind your left calf. Now, if you're unable to do that, that is fine. You can just keep the crossed legs here. Your toes can just point down. And with the arms, I'm going to bring my arms up so fingers are pointing towards the ceiling. Now, with the right leg over the left, with the arms, the right arm goes underneath the left. So you're going to cross and bring the palms together. Now, if this is not possible, that is also fine. You can just bring the arm under and just have them like this. All right? So we're going to do what we did earlier. Very similar. Let's start with the legs first. So from here, I'm just going to tap my feet down and come up. Bringing my feet down. Toes are going to tap on the mat again and come up. Now let's do the arms. Just taking the arms back. And it doesn't have to go all the way back. That is fine. Just as much as you can go. And then coming back up. And then back and up. Now we're going to combine that movement with the legs and the arms. So as I bring my feet down, toes going to tap the mat. I bring my arms up. And then squeeze to come up. Bringing the legs back into tabletop position. So feeling that once again all in the midsection. A little bit more intense than earlier because of the position of the legs and the arms. Last one. Now we're going to go side to side, like what we did with the blocks. So from here, I'm going to bring my legs, my knees towards the right side, my arms go to the left. And then the opposite side. Now if you want to go a little deeper, a little bit more intense, you can add in a chest roll. So curl up, come down, and down, and down, and down. And then just unwinding your arms, unwinding your legs. Just rest first, place your feet down on the mat. Just open up your arms to the side. So arms are like in a cactus tree. Just bring your knees together. Just rest for a few moments. And now we're going to do the other side. So bringing your legs back into a tabletop position, I'm now going to cross my left leg over my right. Hook my toes behind my calf. And if you can't do that, just have your toes next to your ankles here. And now with the arms go up, fingers pointing towards the ceiling. Now my left arm goes underneath my right. And then from here, we're just going to add in the movement of the arms and the legs together. So feet releasing down, toes tapping, arms go back. And then we squeeze to come up. And then one more time. And up. Now we go side to side. So as we bring the knees to the right, arms to the left, we come up and down. Now knees to the left, arms to the right. We squeeze, add in that chest roll and come down. One more time. And down. And down. And Now unwinding your arms, unwinding your legs. Once again, take your arms out to the side, bending the elbows in a cactus tree position. Just rest for a few moments. Lots of activity have happened in your midsection. And then just hug both your knees to your chest. Roll over to the right side and come up to a seated position. All right, thank you everyone.